Hello everyone, happy Friday. I've made that joke before, but God, I hate saying it, but I wanted to say it anyway because I'm an arsehole. Anywho, so basically, we're at the Slog. Now, I had an idea for the Slog. Namely, it reminds me a lot of Sanctuary in a lot of ways because it doesn't feel like a homestead, as opposed to, say, somewhere like, well, Ten Pines, for example. Ten Pines feels like a homestead. County Crossing feels like a homestead. This feels more like an actual settlement, in the sense that the ghouls that settled here, you know, they're city ghouls, basically. With that in mind, I wanted to kind of give it a more of a sanctuary vibe, so I went with the concrete walls, so it kind of mimics, or at least kind of suggests the same kind of intent, shall we say, as my last sanctuary. Sometimes this is an actual settlement rather than, say, Abernathy Farm, you know, kind of a homestead for like one family. Also, they're strong, just hanging around in the background here. I do like the concrete walls quite a lot if done with the right settlement. I always find that with kind of somewhere like, you know, Ten Pines, I feel that maybe would have looked at a place, but with the Slog, because obviously you have almost that kind of, well, I think it's like meant to be like a spa. I think that's the idea, but with that kind of the entrance looking like a compound, it does suit the concrete walls quite a bit. Now in this settlement as well, even though this did take me a while to do, we don't actually build necessarily very much in this video. The reason being is we're going to be actually taking a little bit of a... Basically, we've got this giant area in the centre, and I actually want to use that as demonstration area for some other techniques. So that's why basically we're going to keep this nice wide open area in the next couple of videos. Then we're going to do kind of individual videos on things, and I want to put them inside here. Basically, that's the idea. But we do build some funky towers with scaffolding. Also with this area as well, the Slog is one of those areas. You're going to see it happen to me once in this video, but while recording this, I had to keep freaking going off and killing bugs and generally finding out where the provisioner was. Basically, there is an issue with this area, namely nearby, because there are so many, like the forge just around the corner, and there are also deathclaws. You do see a deathclaw in this, and loads of blood bugs. When your provisioners get attacked, basically, you lose all of your settlement becomes unlinked unless it has another provisioner. This obviously only has one provisioner going to this area. So basically, before you start building here, unless you want to kind of just have a massive headache, recommend just kind of doing a little route, maybe 50, 100 meters either way. Round the back here, round the front where I'm looking right there. Just every side, just clear everything out, because it is such a fucking knobhead. Also, I don't know if you're seeing this, so apologies in advance, because I've just noticed this while I'm recording. If there's slight tearing in this video, I am sorry. I have less than no idea why that is happening. If it isn't happening, it's just Sony Movie Studio being a twat, then grand. That's really annoying. If you can see it, I am sorry. Funny story, you were meant to have a video yesterday, but I tweeted this out. I had a business trip today. I had to go to Birmingham, of all places, for like a kind of quarterly meeting with my office. And I was like, okay, cool, what I'll do a Friday video. It's grand. I'll have a nice big sleep on the Thursday, because I had to get up massively early. Ended up missing my train. Yeah, so I had an impromptu day off. Don't worry, I'm not in trouble. However, I don't think I'm in trouble. But I ended up missing my train, and fuck off was I going to pay 50 quid to get to bloody Birmingham. Not like I don't love Birmingham, lovely place, but I'm not paying 50 quid to go to it last minute. So instead, I played Pokemon all day. So I've been trying to be the very best, like no one ever was. Also, London is a pretty cool place to play Pokemon Go, just pointing out, because there are Pokestops fucking everywhere. I don't actually know how people actually survive playing this game in rural, it just anywhere. I watched Boogie2988's video on it, and he has the problem where basically, because he's in like quite a suburban area, there aren't many Pokestops. He has to kind of go quite a distance to actually pick up his Pokeballs, but I have like 300 and something because I live in London, and pretty much everything's there's a gym behind my house. It's fucking, and it's only just like this random little church. It's fucking grand. Anywho, Deathclaw incoming in a sec. So I really resented the fact that I had to scrap some of these. I also have to scrap one of those wee little bouncy things. I'm actually making the motion in my room right now, look like a knob. But basically those little, that red thing, not space hoppers, those big other bouncy things. That bouncy thing on the spring. One of those. I don't know. Fuck off. I don't know what they're called. Look a bit creepy if I went on one of them now. I don't like scrapping them because they just have so much good character. But for some reason I had to. Oh, here we go. The Deathclaw's coming in a second. You hear it breathe. This also wall then, because of the fact that this wasn't like Sanctuary where I started. In Sanctuary, I started from the gate and basically did the walls kind of left to right, basically. But because this actually started in... Basically, I had to kind of guess. Incidentally, it did turn out quite straight. This little connection part here is an absolute nightmare. I do get it looking grand eventually. It actually worked out really simply. For some reason, I was able to eventually just snap in a normal-sized brick wall, but I was trying to be all clever, so sorry about this. However, you do see me fight a Deathclaw in a sec. It might have actually been that. And I don't think I figure it out until, like... It's fine, it's okay, I didn't want to... Here we go. It doesn't even occur to me to try and put the big one back in. Also, I was, to be fair, trying to actually get the height, because I was conscious the fact that anyone... Oh, here it is, you can hear her growl. And then she jumps off, so I think, oh, that must have been like a Brahmin or something. And then the music starts. Hello, Treacle. Big girl as well. Also, Jet combined with any weapon, combined with me speeding up the video a little bit, sounds awesome. I had to actually, couldn't drag her body off, so I ended up using a load of grenades. That took a while. You don't say that in the video. But what was I saying? Yeah. Little connection here. Basically, as long as you're building, like, say, around a settlement, like, you're not trying to connect it to any kind of existing building, to us, you shouldn't struggle with this too, as long as you always make sure you're connecting the wall together. However, in this little instance here, it was an absolute fucking nightmare. And I just literally, I should have edited this out, but I wanted to show you the Deathclaw. It's cool. Don't worry, I'll give up in a sec. See, that's, hear the Brahmin? That's what I thought it was. I thought it was that fucking Brahmin. So 1 second, I just go, wait a second, guys. I literally dick around for so long. I like concrete walls a lot. We're also, with concrete walls, see, with Sanctuary, because it's got so many buildings on the inside, I don't have to worry too much about the concrete walls looking bollocks. I am conscious in this settlement that I do, so later in another video, I'm possibly going to actually decorate it a little bit. I'm tempted to... There we go, it just snapped straight in perfectly because I'm an absolute mong. It was the bench, basically, is the reason why it didn't work the first fucking time. But I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to because I want it to still look quite crisp. So I'm not thinking junk fences, but I might add some details. Any ideas you guys have got for details? Something not too... Like, I was thinking of just, and I might end up just having a scaffolding walkway, but I'm just worried that might look a little bit... over the top. I just want something subtle to add to it. I'm having a ponder. A good idea, what I could do, is... This is me literally thinking, the idea as I'm going, is potentially actually use the kind of concrete pillar glitch to actually glitch in maybe some pieces of wood. Like those little wall ends that you use for the shack and sack wall and roofs. Maybe just glitch a few of those in. Maybe some railings as well, just to make it look like there are some... Ah, I'll do that. There we go. In the next video, we'll do that. We'll add a little bit of detail to the side of the concrete walls. Because they look good. And they suit the style of this settlement with the fact that you've got... Well, because the fact that, you know, it doesn't look, as I said, it doesn't look like a homestead, so it's fine. Like, I might even do this in green top, perhaps, as well. It looks pretty cool. And it's, as you see, it's really, really simple to do. It's also very quick as well, which is always a pleasant thing. So let's have a little wander around. It also, like, because in this video, we literally just do some towers in a sec, and that's it. One, because it did actually take a while, but also because I like to categorize my videos, and I can categorize this as, you know, concrete walls and towers. But that way it leaves us in the next video to actually use that open space. So with the concrete, just bear in mind that it starts to shine a little bit more when it's surrounding an already built-up settlement. This is a quite nice little simple... I didn't want to go over the top with the towers in terms of the top part. Normally I, you know, do like this massive giant monstrosity on the top of them. This one's pretty simple. I just literally just put a platform with some railings and a wee guard post. But I do like how I did the bottom quite a bit. I'm really liking using junk fences reversed so that like they're actually supporting something. It just looks pretty grand. In this one, what I do basically is I build one, and then I kind of just build them all, and I show you the stages. Also, the scaffolding is an absolute lifesaver for shit like this now, especially for the stairs going up, because you just don't have a problem anymore with floating bits or having to spend, 20-30 minutes just kind of like carefully making some support posts. What I did on there is, because I'm going to be basically pillar glitching these into the side, basically I put flat, just kind of normal wooden walls on the back, or the corners that can be touching the concrete. I just squeezed them in. Oh yeah, this is where I had an idea and decided to do it afterwards. So I wanted to put railings around the top, then realised they wouldn't snap, then thought, oh, maybe I can put them on. I ended up doing it how I did the other ones. You can actually see me think. You can see me think. So basically what I do, I'll show you in a sec. Basically I basically put them down first, and I just use the pillar glitch to actually just put them back in. But I will show you in a sec. I do like this. I think scaffolding has really added, because we were always, screaming wanting supports, something to actually stop things floating, and the scaffolding has just kind of given that to us, which I'm quite pleased by, with just things like this, being able to make a kind of nice little kind of wood and scaffolding tower. Also, the thing is you see those little kind of, it doesn't sit completely properly on the top of the tower, on top of the prefab. It's not an issue at all, because of the fact that what I end up doing, and it's very simple, is I can just, as I said, put these in, but then also the junk fences, it just covers up any errors, which is grand. Also, for those of you who are going to ask me, I did actually watch the live stream for the Vault-Tec workshop. Really excited, really excited. There are those of you, I won't spoil anything, because I am actually going to do obviously a full kind of overview when it comes out. It's just those who don't know, it is coming out on the 26th. So they haven't actually, annoyingly, announced the release date a week before. They've announced it 2 weeks before, which is mean and cruel. But there are some decoration bits which I'm quite excited about, which is good, because those of you who follow me on Twitter may know that I've recently started redoing home plate again on this save. I've nearly finished it. But just having more Vault-Tec decorations, I think, makes me happy. I will, by the way, have my new home plate in a video at some point. Just as a kind of, I'll just visit it for whatever reason. But what I'll do is I'll wait until I've got the Vault-Tec stuff so I can at least show off some Vault-Tec decorations. There we go, I'll put it in the Vault-Tec video. How about that? So this is pretty straightforward, but I just thought I'd kind of remind everyone how to do it. Those who didn't watch my glitches video, basically you can move the rug around like that, so using the rug glitch, and then we can actually get a pillar here. Get the pillar, hold your EX, select or whatever, so hold select all, and then you can rug glitch, and it still uses the initial glitch. This is one of the few instances where I'd use it, because I do need to bury it in to the top here. It just looks cool, doesn't it? It's just kind of like quite a satisfying little build. And I am sorry, I did mention this before, I'm really sorry if I keep forgetting, because I keep storing the pillar each time out of habit. The people get annoyed. Davey, stop fucking cycling through your menus. It's a force of habit. I'm organised and tidy, yeah, so that's why I keep storing the pillar glitch each time. I'm quite excited about how this one's going to look, actually, because it's going to be kind of like mini Sanctuary. Like, it's only built up in the set. Like, Sanctuary is really densely packed. This one's not going to be as densely packed, because I still want it to be kind of like a mix between a farm area and then a kind of like small little built-up area. So what we've done here is I just skipped forward and I did for all of them here, and they just look really cool. With this settlement, because it gets attacked so much, with the Forged, and with, the Death Claws, and there are also some freaking giant-ass robots. There's an Assaultron and a Mr. Gutsy just north of here. So what we end up doing is I don't do it in this video, so this is just the towers and the walls, but we're actually going to have quite a lot of settlement defense. That's possibly what I'm going to do for an actual video, is I want kind of some more advanced settlement defense, possibly using the scaffolding, but also in this one, because it gets attacked by quite higher level. Well, you saw a Deathclaw Matriarch, which individually I can take out easily, but obviously it would actually slaughter my settlers. So we're going to start having things like actual heavy laser turrets, I think, just because we need, not missile launchers, because fuck that. But yeah, just have a little bit more of a hefty defense for this. It's also worth noting with and I do in this one. So I had a little bit of a trouble here trying to get the scaffolding on. I was like, you can actually just snap the scaffolding on the bottom of the stairs. You don't need to put the platform down first. It just never occurred to me to check. And also here, where I put the railings on, again, I learned this while I was doing the other ones, because I don't show you me doing all the other ones, hey strong, wagwan, is that you're going to have a trouble with putting the railings on, as you see here, at the top of the stairs. So see right there? Oops, I fall down. You can't put it on. Really simple, just put the railings on, take the stairs off, put the railings on, the stairs will snap on, but they won't, the railings won't snap on while the top of the stairs is there, if you know what I mean. For whatever reason, it just doesn't want to snap in. So initially I do this and thinking, we'll just mix up the textures, but it does actually look better. So the way I just rug glitch, because I didn't want to make these massively ostentatious. I wanted to keep them quite low-key, and kind of quite, just not too much going on there. So basically, I just rug glitch in. Now, annoyingly, I was hoping that it would actually sink into the ground when I take these rugs off. It does not, which is an absolute pain in the knob, but wow, it's nice, snugly. Also, it's really hard to select the rug when you're doing this. So there we go, a nice little basic scaffolding tower. Don't worry, I do a quick little tour of all of them I've done. Pop on some wee railings here. And it's all grand and sexy. Yeah. Here we go. So I'm just going to quickly show you around the settlement now. You will have a video tomorrow, by the way. I said you were going to get this video tomorrow, and then there's going to be two videos on the weekend. No, you won't get. Yeah, you will get videos tomorrow. You will get a video tomorrow. But because of my stupid business trip, which never ended up happening, you got it today. So you'll have like 3 videos back to back, which is going to be pretty cool, and we're basically going to be building up the slog, which is going to be grand. Alright, anyway, you guys enjoy just the quick little tour here. I also show you my funky robot. It doesn't say his name because I've turned on the HUD, but he's called Slogbot, because all of my settlements have one robot, and I remembered to build him for this video. Alright, you all lovely people, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks again for your help.